Okay, so moving from arc length, which is this root part, if I'm rotating it around the x-axis, so that's going to be 2 pi radius times the arc length. If I'm revolving it about the x-axis, then y is the radius. So this is nice because I just have one y. There's no choices like there was when we had functions in terms of x. All right, so let's go do this. So if I'm revolving it about the x-axis, it's 2 pi y, so I'm going to put the t in for the y, and then it's going to be the square root of each of these derivatives squared. So this one here would give me a 1/2 t, and the derivative, then I'm squaring it, plus 1 squared dt between 0 and 4. All right, let's see what's happening inside that radical here. So I'll have 1/4 t squared plus 1, I made that radical too big there, dt between 0 and 4. What to do with that? There's not, I think this is just an easy u substitution. So du would give me 1/2 t dt, so 2 du, so it gives me 4 pi square root of u du. If I put 0 in, I get 1. If I put 4 in, so I get 4. So 4 pi u to the 3/2 times 2/3 between 1 and 4. Guess I could go further with that, right? Because square root of 4 is 2, cubed is 8, minus 1 is 7. So 56 pi over 3. Surface area should be a positive number, right? All right, so let's move this, rotate this around that y-axis. So I put the x inside. So it's always 2 pi. The x is a cosine of t, a being a constant, right? The square root of, okay, the derivative of this will be negative a sine of t squared, plus the derivative of this will be a cosine of t squared dt between 0 and pi over 2. So I have a squared sine squared of t plus a squared cosine squared of t dt. What to do with this? There's only 2 terms in here, but I see that if I factor an a out, an a squared out of these 2 terms, what am I left with? An identity. So I know that's equal to 1. The square root of a squared is equal to a. So what does this turn into? A squared cosine of t dt. All right, so 2 pi a squared. Antiderivative of cosine is sine. And I'm evaluating it between 0 and pi over 2. So 2 pi a squared, put in the pi over 2, I get 1. And then subtract off, putting in the 0, that's 0.